Hi guys, the purpose of this screencast is to help walk you through how to create a sign-up genius for Monday and Tuesday night's open house. There are two things that you're going to want to do before we really get into the nitty-gritty of this video. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open the email from Alina Pfeiffer. And that video that she created showed you how to set up a Zoom for your virtual open house. So as you can see here, after listening to her video, I was able to create Monday night and Tuesday night's Zoom meeting for my class open house. Okay, so when you create that Zoom link, you're going to want to keep it handy and keep it in a different tab because we're going to want to click back to that later because we're able to put our Zoom link right into the Sign Up Genius. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to actually want to create a Sign Up Genius account if you are new or you've never done that before. If you are a teacher who've used this in the past, you already have a sign up, go ahead and either create a sign up or log in now. This is your first time signing up. You might want to use your Colonial account so that you can easily access this in the future. Okay, moving on. So you're going to get to this screen. If you've done signups in the past, you might see some signups. I know my past signups are in this tab, and you might just have a blank page like me. It's not important what your screen looks like right now. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come to the top corner of the screen and click the green Create a Sign Up. All right, so title of sign up, we're going to call it Virtual Open House. I'm just going to write with Mrs. Hopkins, and that way, grade 5. That way my parents know they are clicking into the right Zoom. Select a group. If you've used it in the past, you already might have a group in here. If not, you can click the plus sign. You can add a new group. And that's just going to be the name of your class. So I set one up earlier this morning. I'm calling my group Mrs. Hopkins 5th grade class 2020. Type category, you can click general or you can click scheduling. That's not really important. Education would be your category. And then your theme design, this is where you can get creative and fun and select a theme design that's applicable to your classroom. Just note that the orange ribbons mean you have to pay for that. So I think it's a premium or a special account. I do not have that, so I'm just going to go ahead and type in school since this is for open house. And I thought this one was cool. I saw this morning was a back to school COVID. I thought it was kind of cute because it has the sanitizer. But you can go through and, if you like football, you can select football. Don't make it too confusing for your parents, but go ahead and have fun with that. So after you've, after you've picked your theme, click Save and Continue. All right. So what we're going to want to do for this open house is you're going to want to have already selected sort by date. I believe it automatically selects that for you. And we're going to add dates. There are 2 dates for this open house, August 31st, which is a Monday, and September 1st, which is a Tuesday. And you will see that it creates these blocks here for you. But we have 2 sessions per night. So if you kind of hover with your mouse over these boxes, you can click on add another time slot on this date. And then you can do that for the first, add another time slot. And now you have your 4 sessions ready to go. Start time for the first session of each night is 6:00 p.m. Make sure you select p.m. I noticed my keys are a little sticky on this computer here. So just, double check that you're typing in the correct times so that your times are correct on your Sign Up Genius. The end time for the first session, according to Beth, is 6:25 p.m. If you are a teacher who is extending your times or you're adding additional times, make sure that you're doing your end time or you're adding more slots that's convenient for you. Okay. Second session for each evening starts at 6:30. And ends at 7 o'clock p.m. I apologize, this is taking a little slow time here, but just wanted to make sure it's typed in correctly. All right, and before I go ahead and just publish this, I want to make sure that just one more time that my times are correct. Just again, so my parents are seeing the correct time. 6 to 6:25, 6:30 to 7, perfect. So this is the part that you can embed your Zoom link, which is why you're going to want to have that Zoom tab readily available. If you click on these camera buttons, Sign Up Genius has now embedded Zoom for your parents. So you click on the camera button and it's asking you to enter your Zoom meeting ID. So I'm going to go ahead and open my Zoom tab. I'm going to copy my meeting ID for Monday and Tuesday night, go back to my Sign Up Genius, and go ahead and paste in your meeting ID. And I'm going to click Add. I can see that now my orange camera in the first section has lit up orange. I'm going to go ahead now and do this for everyone. And hopefully, this will give our parents the Zoom link for Monday and Tuesday night. All right. Okay, so now it is telling my parents that this is online. Let's hit the green button that says Add. All right, so I'm checking out my screen now. I see that my dates are correct, my times are correct, my location is Zoom meeting. So now we want to cap off the amount of slots per Zoom meeting so that your Zoom meetings aren't completely overwhelming with a lot of parents hounding you for questions and answers. So we're going to hit Add Slots. Title of slot, I just keep it available slot. It makes it easy for the parents to understand. I know in the past I've done student name or parent name. I'm not going to select parent name because when the parents sign up with their email address, they have to put their names in anyway. So I'm just going to keep it available slot. And Beth wants us to cap this off at 10 slots per session. So you're going to want to click 10 on all dates and click Save. All right, there you go. So I now have 10 available slots for each time. I want to hit Save and Continue. All right, next screen, their name is required. You need to have them put their email in. Comment is optional. If you want to type in student's name, I'm not going to do that because when I meet them on Zoom, I hope that I'm going to be able to have them chat in or tell me what their child's name is. Then another thing you can do is if you scroll down, you can allow the parents to swap slots with each other. I don't allow parents to do that. It gets to be super overwhelming on my end. So I'm actually going to uncheck that box. If you want parents to swap slots with each other, you can check it. It's totally up to you. So now I'm going to hit Save and Continue. And another thing to note is that when parents sign up, they can only see the name by other participants. They can't get the other parents' email addresses, which is nice. So click Save and Continue. All right. And the cool thing now with Sign Up Genius is that I can see what this looks like with a computer screen or with a smartphone screen. So I get a glimpse of what the parents are going to see on their end and on my end. If I want to see participant form preview, I click that button. And now I get to see what the parents are seeing on their end. So when they click sign up, it says there's available slots, their first and last name, their email address. Okay, I am pretty confident that I did this all right. So I'm going to go ahead and publish this. Publish means it is finalized and your parents are ready to sign up. Okay, so the last and most important part of the Sign Up Genius is copying this link to share to your parents. So you hit the copy link button, and then when you write your email to your parents or you throw this up on your dojo or your Seesaw or your virtual classroom, that is the link the parents need to click on to sign up for their open house slots. So one thing that I always do is I'm a double checker. So I actually open, just to be sure that I'm right, I open a different browser because if I use Chrome, my email and Colonial account's already synced to my Chrome. I'm going to just double check that I did this correctly. This part is not necessary. This is just a double check. So I want to see what the parents would see. So if I paste in my Sign Up Genius link to a different browser, I am able to see the published form. Okay, and then this is what my parents would see. So they're going to see available slots 10, but once a parent signs up, that 10 will go down to 9. And then if a second parent signs up, it'll say 8. And once there are 10 slots full, it'll say full. They'll have to sign up for a different time. Cool thing about this is that your Zoom meeting link is right there because you already put your meeting in ID. So when the parents click on that Zoom meeting, it'll take you right to the Zoom meeting. All right, guys, so I hope you found this Sign Up Genius webcast helpful and informative. If you have any questions about signing up, please feel free to reach out to myself or your team leader for any questions that you may have regarding Sign Up Genius. Best of luck at Open House on Monday and Tuesday. We are in this together. Take care, guys. Thanks for listening.